Say for fun, I do
Yeah,
believe that the
yes,
people
it
at the
does.
top of this matrix actually understand the transition of the ages. They wear it all on their garb. Even the Pope himself is wearing zodiac symbols, and the average
Yes,
person is just
sir.
blissfully ignorant to the
Mhm.
entire thing. Like we
Yeah.
see it being like in plain sight for those of us that actually seek the truth. And so once
No.
you see that, you can't unsee it, and you start to realize that, oh, this is all a part of this grander stage play, that spiritual adepts and out of body
Mhm.
experiencers and remote viewers are now coming out and echoing that same thing. And so it's just a matter of us doing our part, playing our role, and coming together and saying, you know what, we
Mhm.
don't need all of that. All we need is our spirit and the truth, which is synonymous with
Yeah.
love and which is synonymous with life. That's it. We live, and we live in love. It doesn't matter what you say I need to believe. All of that is a part of an impermanent, or the impermanence and the transient nature of this realm. And we all know the present moment, to whatever degree that I'm judged, guess what? The only thing I can do about it is deal with this present moment, right? So in the event there is a life review after this life, and in the event there is some sort of cosmic judgment that the out of body, the near death experiencers are now saying is a part of you judging yourself, which actually makes the most sense. Like, all I can do is deal with this moment, because this is where the memories are made between myself and other living temples of the divine, and that's the only thing I can possibly be judged on. The rest is memory, and the future is imagination. So why would I allow either of that to plague me? When I'm a man or woman, I have a
Mhm.
pulse. This isn't rocket science. Now,
Mhm.
especially in today's world, we understand what love is. We understand what oneness and, seeing yourself in others so that you can only have mercy and forgiveness and love. Like, there's enough information and enough people that can articulate it for those that are still ignorant to it, for humanity to wake up and realize that, oh, we don't need anything else other than our own, like. Anyway, I'll let
We
we got
don't
to cut these people off
Exactly.
here.
So what you're hold on.
Exactly.
So what you're saying
Pero
is that at
peaceful
the end
ka
of it,
ba,
we judge
Lupin? That
ourselves.
is,
Well, hold on.
sorry to
What? Yeah.
interrupt.
In the end, you will judge yourself, bro. In fact,
Okay. So
what?
then,
Yeah.
for instance, like, do you know there's people out here who steal, or they unalive people, or they create adultery and all this. They break all kinds of commandments. The commandments, and at the end of it, so if they judge themselves and they think they in their mind they think they're right, they're gonna judge themselves according to that. You get what I'm saying?
No,
Into their
no, no,
own
no, no,
view.
no, no. They're gonna. This is what's gonna
Do you
happen,
get me?
bro. No, yeah, I get you. I'm gonna explain to you what happens. Okay, you get to the other side, you relive your entire life, but you don't relive it like from your mind. You relive it from the lens of all of the other living temples of the divine that you interacted with. Okay, and this is why there is truth to the sins you bind on earth are bound in heaven. The sins you loose on earth are loose in heaven. In that, the most important thing right now is that you learn to forgive yourself. Okay, now what is next best to that would
That's what
be,
Jesus said.
would
That's
be,
a nail on the head right
yeah,
there.
would be to cry out to God and believe that He forgives you. That's almost as good. But what's a step above that, and what ultimately is representative in this transition of the ages from Pisces to Aquarius, is a
It
higher
sounds like you
state
don't
of
believe in
awareness.
God.
Okay.
No, it's a
Okay.
higher state of awareness, and in that
Yes,
higher state
sir.
of awareness, we recognize that we are all one and we are our own judge. And it's important because guess what? You're your harshest critic. You are actually going to judge yourself harder than this sky daddy God that you already have this belief he's so much greater than you. Now you're leveling with yourself, and you're going to see in light of the truth and mental clarity from the lens of the people that you harmed or loved, for that matter. You're going to see both the good and the bad. But it's important that you start to forgive yourself now, which is a part of repentance, which is a part of that ongoing process of growing and living in that constant state of awareness. And then when you get to the other side, you'll be able to better deal with it. And once you get to that deeper divine truth that you're not bound by anything unless you believe yourself to be bound by it, then that allows you then the utmost of freedom in that next life. And what happens after that, I don't know, but I do know that that makes the most sense.
And can I say something on
Yeah, go
on
for it.
on
Yeah.
piggyback on that? Oh, the sign that's diametrically opposed to Aquarius is Leo. So Leo is all about me. me, right? Me. So me is like a person has to make a change. It's like be the change, right? So it takes a personal decision in order to join with the greater good, the humanitarian, the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right? That's what's happening right now, and that we have to make a choice.